Alright, so before we get on with today's video, there's a lot of stuff that I got to take care of. So the first thing we're going to take care of actually is that over there. So as you can clearly see, those 8 2K eggs that I got from Community Day are hatching. They're hatching right now. But before we get to that, we got a new event. So by the time you're watching this video, the new event would have started yesterday, the day before I published this video, the day after I got done recording this portion of the video, that is. So let's get on with it. So as I'm hatching these eggs, as you can see, we got the Pokemon Home event. This is brought to you by A Couple of Gaming. So here's what's going on. We got the Pokemon Home event. I told y'all this was going to be happening in November. I knew it, and here it is. It is happening in November. So it started Tuesday, November 17th at 8 a.m. local time, and it will end on November 23rd at 10 p.m. local time, which, if memory serves me correctly, that is a Monday. If memory serves me correctly, yes, that is Monday. So this event will end this Monday. So here's what to expect. You'll be able to get melted. Well, this is a norm, obviously. When you transfer Pokemon from Gold to Home, you will get a Meltan box. However, now you can get a Shiny Meltan from this box as well. So keep that in mind. Also, Mega Pidgeot will receive a CP boost only during the events, and there will be a time research including Pidgeot, Mega Energy, Slowpoke, Gibble, and more. And yeah, very interesting stuff. And there's also another post in terms of what else will be in it. Also, Absol and Ponytar will be the encounters, spoiler alert. And all of these Pokemon that you can encounter in the time research could potentially be shiny. Speaking of which, the new shiny here is the Slowpoke. Yeah, Shiny Slowpoke is now in the game. You can evolve it to Shiny Slowbro and Shiny Slowking. Both of them look really, really sick. Shiny Slowpoke, on the other hand, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Not so much. The shiny Slowpoke, rather, not so much. Now, here are all the Pokemon hatching for 5K eggs. You got Nido, the male and female Nidoran, Slowpoke, the Kabuto, and more, all these other Pokemon right here. All of them are shiny possibility, by the way. All of them are shiny possibility. And I will be honest, the 3 of them, I can't think of the names off the top of my head. Now, here are the Pokemon that will be appearing in the wild. So we got the Alolan Sandshrew, Zubat, which I'll be going for because I need more shiny Zubats. The Alolan Diglett, I need to get one of those. Obviously, Slowpoke, Magnemite, Ditto, which is interesting, Porygon, Hoo-Hoo, and again, Cottonee and so many others. And there's a pretty good shiny opportunities in that batch right there. Obviously, the main one will be Slowpoke, so that's the one I'll be going for the most. And of course, close second will be the Alolan Diglett without question, and Zubat will be a close third. So those will be the top 3. Also, there are new avatar items in the shop right now, even as I'm recording this video. So there are new avatar items in the shop right now, and I will admit they do look pretty sick if you ask me. I believe they're free, if memory serves it correctly. So this is pretty much the entire Pokemon Home event. Again, it's already started. Oh, we got one. We got a shiny. We got another Shiny Elekid. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want to record this portion of the video right here. We got another Shiny Elekid. So that brings me up to 3. And we got another egg going. So again, the Pokemon Home event already started. It started this past Tuesday at 8 a.m. your local time, and it will end this Monday at 10 p.m. your local time. So make sure to go out and check that out. And I'm still hatching 2K eggs. We already got a Shiny Elekid. This is my 3rd one, and that's not a shiny, obviously. The IVs are terrible. And am I done with the, yes, I am done with the eggs. I'm finally done with the eggs. So there you have it, folks. That's the Pokemon Home event, and that was my 8 2K eggs from Community Day. We got one more Shiny Elekid. So that's what's up. Good start to the video. So with that said, enjoy the rest of this video.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Inferno, back again with another video, and today we're doing something different, totally different. First off, today's date is Wednesday, November the 11th, and I am at Bell Creek Park. Why am I here? Because it is a nest, but not just any nest, it's a Teddiursa nest. So I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time, and that's checking out a nest, and I'm doing something I haven't done before, and that is reviewing a nest. Now, y'all probably got some questions regarding this entire video, but I will answer those questions in a few short seconds. Speaking of questions, I'm going to answer 3 questions I've been in this video. Number 1, is it best to walk around or drive around this nest? Number 2, are there any cluster spawns at this nest? And number 3, and most importantly, is this a good nest? Now, you probably have some questions for me. Number 1, in a video that I done last week, I said this was going to be released on Wednesday's video. What happened? Light stuff happened. So that's why. Number 2, this video was supposed to come out last week Wednesday. What happened? More news dropped. That's what happened. And number 3, why am I talking like this? Because I want to give a shout out to Flossy Carter, who is one of the best YouTubers in the game when it comes to technology and reviewing cell phones and reviewing technologies of all kinds and things of that nature. So that's why I'm talking like this. So what's going to happen is, despite the fact that it is windy as heck and the sun is going down as we speak, I'm going to walk around this entire park and I'm going to check out if there's any cluster spawns and see if there's any good nest to begin with. So right now, like I said, is a Teddiursa nest. So we're going to be looking for a shiny Teddiursa in the process. I'm going to be hatching eggs, looking for the shiny Riolu. There's a Pokemon animation journey event going on right now, even though the event probably ended by the time this video drops. So with that said, let's go. Talk amongst yourselves.
So I made it on the other side of the park, as you can see over there. So I was down there where that Poke Gym is, that Instinct Poke Gym. There was only 3 Teddiursa down there. You didn't see them because I didn't show it to y'all. I checked all 3, neither one was shiny. Down here is somewhat of a cluster spawn. There's like 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon on this side, and that one Poke disappeared, that would have been 6. And there's 2 Pokestops down here. So we down here next to the basketball courts, even though there's no rims up there, that ghetto lifestyle. Now, when I first got here, I did get a shiny. Unfortunately, it was not a shiny Teddiursa. It was not a shiny Riolu. It was this right here, the shiny Wumple. I found the shiny Wumple here at this exact park as I was driving around down there. So that's what's up. We got another shiny Wumple. Oh, speaking of which, the Wumple's back. This one ain't shiny. So that's just rack. So that's how things looking. It's a bit of a cluster spawn down here. Unfortunately, you can't necessarily drive over here because that's ongoing traffic behind the camera. Yes, you have to walk down here. But none of these are Teddiursa. All of these, for the most part, are event spawns, especially the 2 executes, really. So not much to say about that here. We're going to walk down there because there's a gym down there with an egg hatching in 22 minutes, even though we won't do that raid, but we're still going to check out the rest of this park. So yeah, let's go. All right, so you could say we are at the middle of the park. And I made it to this spot right here. Now, I was over there on the other side of those trees or wherever, because there was a Pokestop over there. There was a bit of a cluster spawn right there. Unfortunately, none of them spawned Teddiursa. Unfortunately. Now I'm right here, and as you can see over there, there is a bit of another cluster spawn right there. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon spawning right here. 2 of them are Teddiursa. Neither of them are shinies, unfortunately. So this is by that red gym that I mentioned. So I'm by the parking lot area, going my way towards the soccer field. There's like 2 of them right here, 1 right there, 1 over here. Somebody actually practicing over here, despite the fact it is cold as heck. So again, if you go to that Pokestop right there, that is spawned. That's where the other cluster spawn was at. It wasn't that major. It was probably about like a good 5, maybe 6 Pokemon over there. But again, none of them were shiny. And about 2 or 3 of them were Pokemon that was a part of this event. So that's a bit of a bummer right there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to walk straight that way and check out these spawns, Pokestops over here. And then there's a little forest area down that way. And we're going to go through that, see what the spawns are like down there. So yeah, let's go. So we made it down here, and let me just automatically show you, we got ourselves another good Pokespawn right here. Now the interesting thing about this spot is I drove by here earlier, and it was around here when I got the shiny Wumple, which was this color. But not a lot of Pokemon were spawning over here like this. So the road is right there. You can actually see it. I'm looking, stared at it right there. But when I walk over here, there's 11 Pokemon right here. So this is a good cluster spawn right here. You can load it up right there, stay in the car, and more Pokemon will be spawning at this exact spot, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, there's only one Pokestop right here, rather. You probably have to get between this one and the next one, which is over there, in order to lower both of them up and stay in the middle somewhere so you can possibly get more spawns. We're gonna walk that way, and then we're gonna make our way through the forest and see what the spawns are like down here. But this is a good spawn. There's 2 Teddiursa here, however. I was hoping there'll be more than that. Unfortunately, neither one of these are shiny. And if you look, I only see 1, 2, maybe 3 Pokemon that are part of this event, and everything else are just randoms. So that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we're gonna keep this moving. Let me spin this Pokestop, and we're gonna keep it moving because my hands are cold. So let's go. So So as you can clearly see, I'm underneath the gondola, and we got ourselves another one of a cluster spawn, but this one is smaller than the ones I have seen. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon right here. On my way to this spot from where I was at, I was seeing more Pokemon on the other side of the gym, which is like right around here where that Pokestop is, that is blue. Not the one that is purple up top, but the one next to it that is blue. And not this one either that I'm about to spin. So far, there has been a pretty good number of cluster spawns here, but unfortunately, there have not been a lot of Teddiursa spawning because, again, of the event Pokemon and just random Pokemon that are spawning all over the place. So let me at least capture one of these Teddiursa for you guys. So there you go with that. And there's no room for me in this gym. Otherwise, you best believe I will have a Pokemon in there already. Same with this gym over there. Now, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to make our way over here on the other side of the road where you see that water flowing in the game. We're going to go over there and see what the spawns are like over there. So let's not waste any time because I got to go to raid hour and I got to leave here in 28 minutes. So let's go. So I made my way towards the forest side of the park. I already been inside that portion of the forest. There's not much there. There's not much of a trail over there. And there was no Pokemon spawn over there with the exception of one, which was a Dratini, not shiny. So now what we're about to do, we're about to go in there. And meanwhile, we got some eggs hatching, 3 of them. So we're gonna hop in here and we're gonna see what these 3 eggs are. These leaves on the ground are really deep. It's a Riolu, but it's not shiny. That's what we want. We want the shiny Riolu. So this is a good start though. So we're going to transfer this one because the IVs are straight up garbage. So let's see. Should be 2 more eggs hatching here, just like there were 2 Pokemon on the map. That's really it. That's just whack. Hashtag bars. So let's see what this is. Another Riolu. So back-to-back Riolus. This is what we like because we want the shiny. So let's see what the IVs are like. The IVs are straight up terrible. So we're going to transfer it. Now, oh, we got a 3rd Pokemon over here, meaning we're going to have ourselves a 3rd egg hatching right on cue. Now, is it a Riolu and is it a shiny? Let's see what it is. It's a Mantike, which is not what we want. The Mantike is not all right. Hashtag bars. So let's see what the IVs are though. And the IVs are 93, 15 attack. So we're going to hang on to that. So we got 3 more eggs that we can put on incubators. And I should have done this already, but I forgot to. So we're going to put these 2 and then this last one in the incubator. And now let's see what's over here. None of these are shiny, and of course the Paris or Paras, how do you want to pronounce it, is shiny for the game. Now speaking of that Pokemon, every time I go to any area in the park and I see a Teddiursa, there's always a Paras or Paras spawning right behind it. Every time I see a Teddiursa, there's a Paras pretty much on its back, and that's just whack. Hashtag more bars. That's what I'm talking about. So we made our way into a little forest area. Now you could walk along down there because I've done that one before, but then the trail get blocked off and there's nothing else down there. So what we're gonna do is look at this nasty water, and then we're gonna make our way back because we got 17 minutes to get out of here. So yeah, let's go. So I made my way near the other end of this bridge because there's a bridge area right here. And as you can see in the game, there's no Teddiursa right here. Now granted, on my way over here on this bridge, I did see 2 Teddiursa. Neither one was shiny. So there you go with that. Otherwise, if it was a shiny, you would be seeing it right now, obviously. So one more thing I do like to add though, is this Pokestop right here. There was a grand total of 3 Teddiursa over there and a grand total of 4 Pokemon spawned in that one area. Now granted, when I first crossed that Pokestop, there was only 2 Teddiursa. And then I hatched those 3 eggs as I showed you guys. And then when I came back, a 3rd one appeared. And then like 10 seconds later, one of the other 2 disappeared. So there was like 4 Pokemon over there at that one time because one of them was also a Piplup. So there were 3 Teddiursa and 1 Piplup at that one Pokestop. Now there's a Teddiursa right here. Unfortunately, it is not shiny. 764 CP. I'm not going to bother trying to capture that. I already checked the execute, not shiny. I already checked the CDOT, not shiny. There go that Piplup that I seen, not the one I was talking about earlier, but there's another one that I seen across the bridge, and I know for a fact that's not shiny. Now there should be 1 more Teddiursa that should be spawning any second as I get closer to this instinct gym. Now it is possible that it could despawn. Now, y'all probably asking yourselves, what about that large green area over there where the Valor Gym is? So matter of fact, there's that other Teddiursa. I clicked on the artist by accident. It's not shiny, neither is this. Now, let's get back to that grassy area over there by that Valor Poke Gym. So I don't know if that's a part of this park. I don't know if Teddiursa will spawn over there, but if they do spawn over there, I will present it to you guys in this video. Oh look, another Teddiursa spawn, not shiny, unfortunately. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back to the spot where this video got started at, which is literally right there. You can see the sign right there. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna wrap this up. So stay tuned. Now on the scale of 1 through 10, I give Bell Creek Park a major go. And that's 1 out of 3 majors. Why am I giving it that rating? Because of 3 reasons. Number 1, on this side of the park, there's a lot of Pokemon spawning over here. Now on that side of the park, that's not the case. That's number 1. Number 2, potential. It's potential to be good and there's potential to be bad. Because like I said, there were Pokemon that were spawning that were Teddiursa, which is the nest spawn, but then there was Pokemon that was spawning that were part of the event, and then there were Pokemon that was spawning because of the fact that it was sunny. Now it's clear. So you got all 3 of those Pokemon spawning at the same time. So the potential in terms of whether this is a truly major Teddiursa nest or not is up in the air. And number 3, we're gonna answer number 3 with my 3 questions. Number 1, would you rather drive or walk around this area? And the answer is both. Here's why I say both. Because there's some spots you can get from driving, like these 2 Pokestops down here. As soon as I can click on one, you could go down here with the car and you can kick in the car and you can get a bunch of Pokemon spawning. But at the same time, you're gonna miss out on that Pokestop down there in the corner. You might miss out on this one right here, although you can't kick in the car down there as well, but you gotta drive all the way down there, and you might miss out on this one right here. So there's a few cluster spawns that you might miss out on if you kick in your car for these 2 Pokestops down there and then the one right there. Now, question number 2, speaking of which, are there a lot of cluster spawns? The answer is yes. So there are a lot of cluster spawns here, but unfortunately, they were not spawning the Teddiursa. They were spawning a small amount of Teddiursa and a bunch of other stuff. So that's why it's a little bit iffy. And number 3, and most importantly, is this a good nest? And again, it's up in the air. I have to say yes and no. Because of the event spawns and the fact that Pokemon was spawning, because of the fact that it was sunny and clear, it's hard to tell what I will rate this park. But at this point in time, I have to give it 1 major go out of 3. So bottom line, I would say come here if you really need the shiny, whatever nest this is. If it's a shiny you already have, you should not be coming here. Otherwise, only show up if you need the shiny. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. So if you like this format of the video, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to keep me doing this, then I will do so. Just say so in the comment section below and hashtag more bars. And I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it.
After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.